welcome to Play PKN, the weekly video bulletin of the top news stories on PKN Packaging News, Australia's media hub for the packaging industry. I'm PKN's publisher, Lindy Houston, and this week's episode is brought to you by Ball & Doggett, Australia's largest distributor of printable materials for packaging and the creator of the Ecoporium by Ball & Doggett platform. In our lead story this week, in a pivotal webinar for our industry that was held earlier this week, the Department of Climate Change, Energy and Environment and Water, DCCCEEW, outlined a three-option framework for proposed regulatory reforms to the packaging system, ahead of publishing a consultation paper today for industry feedback by the 28th of October. As the Australian packaging industry is by now very well aware, the Australian government is considering reforms to the packaging system with the aim to transition to a circular economy, which was first flagged in 2023 by environment ministers. Since that time, considerable work has been done to lay the groundwork, consulting with industry and peak bodies to arrive where we are today, on the cusp of reform, but with quite a way to go yet. While there have been calls from some sectors of industry for the process to speed up, especially those in favour of mandating recycled content, what was clear from the webinar is that government will not make any decisions around regulatory change without wider consultation with industry. DCCCEEW acknowledges it needs more information and evidence about the impact any one or more regulations could have on businesses or the packaging system as a whole. But what was also made patently clear is that we cannot continue as things are. But while we wait for reform, the current co-regulatory framework under APCO and NEPM will stay in place. Head over to the PKN website for my full breakdown on what options are being tabled and the initial concerns that were raised by industry. Next up, TasRecycle, a not-for-profit entity consisting of beverage giants Asahi Beverages, Coca-Cola Euro-Pacific Partners at CCEP and Lion, has been appointed by the Tasmanian government as the scheme coordinator for the state's upcoming container refund scheme, Recycle Rewards. TasRecycle, leveraging the expertise of its members, will oversee the scheme, which is expected to launch in mid-2025. This will complete national coverage of container refund schemes in Australia, with similar programs already in place across other states and territories. TasRecycle will manage the marketing, financial operations and overall administration of the scheme, working closely with the Tasmanian government and the network operator to ensure smooth operation. Well, that's fantastic that we're finally closing that missing piece of the puzzle. Then over to Close the Loop, who is motivating for creating circular partnerships in the coffee packaging space. Through its packaging team, Close the Loop creates simple, recycle-friendly coffee bags that protect the product, reduce packaging waste, and can be recycled by the company with zero waste to landfill. According to the company, its high-barrier coffee bag alternatives are made out of a single plastic type, so a monomer bag, making it more recyclable than a typical coffee bag and aligning with APCO's sustainable packaging targets and guidelines. Coffee packaging is recycled through Close the Loop's soft plastic recycling line into a product called R-Flex, which is 100% recycled plastic resin used for manufacturing items such as pallets, shopping trolleys, baskets, crates, and other supply chain items. News from Result Group next, who recently partnered with the Zero Waste Victoria Festival to showcase EcoMark natural branding, its innovative technology which eliminates the need for stickers on fresh produce. At its stand, Result demonstrated live fruit lasering, showing how the technology gently etches the skin of fruits and vegetables without affecting their freshness, quality or taste. The company said that partnering with Zero Waste Victoria allowed it to engage with a diverse crowd, and the diversity of voices gave Result a comprehensive view of how different demographics feel about laser branding. The overwhelmingly positive feedback from consumers reinforced that EcoMark natural branding is not only market ready, but is exactly what today's eco-conscious consumers are looking for. Still on the subject of labels, a recent study from RMIT University has found that Australians are throwing away large amounts of food due to confusion over date labels and unclear storage advice. Conducted in collaboration with End Food Waste Australia, the research emphasises the need for clearer packaging information to minimise food waste. The research aims to inform both government and industry representatives about ways to improve clarity of packaging information and contribute to reducing food waste across the country. It revealed that although many consumers understood the difference between use by and best before dates, they often discarded food once it reached either date, regardless of its actual condition. Use by dates indicate the last day a product is safe to eat, while best before dates refer to the period of peak quality, with food still being safe to consume if stored properly. Associate Professor Lucas Parker, the lead author of the study, noted that Australians were misinterpreting date labels due to their confusing nature. In other news, Label Power is bringing its Melbourne operation Action Labels and Nameplates under its own brand from the 1st of October, 4 years after it acquired the business. James Malone, owner of Brisbane-based Label Power, said the move to one brand will mean improved service and expanded product range, quicker turnaround, and a Melbourne showroom for all of its products. Then the Detmold Group has been named an Employer of Choice in the Australian Business Awards 2024, marking the 7th time the company has earned this recognition. The Employer of Choice Award acknowledges organizations that develop workplace environments aimed at maximizing the potential of their workforce through effective recruitment, engagement, and retention policies. And we end with some design news. Diageo has launched a first-of-its-kind 90% paper-based bottle trial for Johnnie Walker Black Label, exclusively at the Johnnie Walker Princes Street's 1820 bar in Edinburgh. Created in partnership with PA Consulting as part of the Bottle Collective with PA and Poolpack, this is Diageo's first paper-based 700 milliliter bottle trial in the on-trade segment, and marks one of the first paper bottles on market. Well, that's all from me. For more details on today's headlines, you know where to go. Head over to packagingnews.com.au. Thank you, as ever, for watching.